What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel today. As you can see by the title, I have some really exciting news. I'm finally picking up the Evo's 8 engine. This has been a crazy past couple of months, and really just to catch you guys up really quick, the reason why this whole entire process took so long is because the original block that I gave JBRE to build my engine with ended up being no good pretty much. The crank ended up walking, causing damage in the inside, so I had to buy a whole other block. Got another block, and that one had damage to the cylinder wall. So it just has been a crazy journey with this Evo and just trying to get the engine built. I've been through 2 engines already. The original one, like I said, was no good. Bought a second one, no good as well. So now we're on the third one, but third time's a charm. So today everything has been assembled. We're gonna go in. I'm gonna actually assemble the head package itself with the GSC cams, springs, retainers, all of that stuff, but the bottom end is completely done. So I'm super stoked for that. I can't wait to get this process going. This build has taken much longer than what I wanted it to. I was hoping for a fast turnaround, but we hit some bumps in the road. But it is what it is. I'm here today. I'm picking it up. I'm super stoked. I'm really happy. I can't wait to go inside and take a look. We're here outside of their facility, and I also have the Civic's engine for my drag build that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna have JBRE build it as well. So let's go inside and take a look at the Evo's engine. Here we're in the assembly room where they pretty much assemble everything together, and we have my Evo's engine right here. Super nice. Got the Manly pistons, Manly billet crank I went with. Then we've got another one over here. This one has darting sleeves on it. This is beautiful. So hopefully I have some luck with this car. I'm just excited to basically put it all back together and start driving again. The car's gonna be insane once it's finished. I'll be making pretty much triple the power now. Should be really fun. Here's where they assemble everything. They have pretty much a lot of stuff here in stock. We got Arias pistons, CP Carrillo, different bearings. We got King's bearings over here. This is where the magic happens pretty much once they're done cleaning, honing, decking the block and everything. Bring it in here and assemble everything together. We're gonna go check out my head, see what's left. Surfacing the head?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's say we did the valve job.
Yeah. So that's just to clean it, make it like smooth. That's what this is gonna do.
Yep.
Alright. It looks so crazy.
Yeah. Ah.
Look at that, right? So here they have all of the engines that are already complete and ready for customers to pick them up. So you guys can see they do several different kinds of engines from K-Series. We've got another Evo motor here. I think that one is like a 2JZ block over there for a Supra. So these guys literally do it all. I think this is so dope how you can kind of see everything kind of complete. So once your engine's built, it'll come to this room and you'll pick it up or it'll get shipped out to you. So here I have the last 2 pieces to the puzzle pretty much. I had to overnight a head gasket because I completely forgot about that. And then we also have some ARP head studs. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this really quick, and we'll put this on the engine today along with the GSC cams and the head package that I have as well. And the engine should be fully assembled and ready to go. Got the ARP bolts and studs. And then here we have the head gaskets that I need. So between these 2, should be good to go. So here we have the valves. Got everything from SuperTech. I have the valve guides already in. And then we're gonna go ahead and do like the whole entire head package stuff that I have here from GSC. Alright guys, so unfortunately I won't be taking this home today because there's still a lot of little things that I need to get done and some things I need to order. I need to order rear main seal, oil pump pickup gasket, camshaft seal, timing belt, a lot of little things that I honestly forgot to bring with me. So I'm gonna have to come back and then we'll do another video installing the GSC cams along with their Beehive spring kit. I want to do a video on this and kind of do it myself, have the guys kind of guide me, make sure I'm doing everything correctly. So be on the lookout for that video when I return. So I'm pretty bummed out that I won't be bringing the engine home tonight. But I'm glad I came here because now I got to kind of see a little bit of things that I need and also make a few small changes. Like I decided to run O-rings now. I just don't want to have any issues in the future lifting the head because I've had several friends who have had that problem. So I was like, let's just go ahead and O-ring it. So that's something we don't have to worry about. So there's some small minor changes I'm going to be making and also some parts that I need to get ordered. But at least I have the Civic's engine here. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna open it up because I just wanna see inside and see what I damaged, if there's any damage at all. I'm pretty sure that there is, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go and find out.
Mains look fine.
No problems?
The flywheel came loose and it burnt the crank on the edge.
So I need a crank. But I'd rather put a new crank in anyways, to be honest. I don't know how many miles is on that one. I don't know anything about that crank.
No, I was saying like it wasn't even knocking because of a rod knock or anything.
It gets loose, micro welds.
Oh shit.
So when it loose, it vibrates and pretty much weld on.
Look at the bottom.
Oh yeah. So that's probably what we were hearing?
Yes.
You're hearing the flywheel move and dance.
Not actually a rod knock.
Thank God. So then the block is good then?
Yeah, the block is good.
We can reuse that block. I'll just buy a crank.
Yeah, crank.
That's it, right? Just a crank? Well, everything else on that list, but. So I've got everything laid out on the table right now to determine what I'm gonna need. I've got my Sainz rods right here. I have my SuperTech valve train stuff. We've got the springs right here. Got the retainers, keepers, valve seals, all of that. And then here we have the timing chain. We've got the guide. We've got a brand new oil pump, Type S. Here we have the cam gear, I believe this is. VTC cam gear. And then here we have the timing tensioner. So these are just essential parts that you're gonna need for a rebuild pretty much. This engine that I have here, I've never touched it, never opened it. I don't know how many miles is on this, but you guys saw my track days. I beat the hell out of this car and I don't know what the previous owner did to it. So we're gonna open it up. I wanna make everything pretty much fresh and brand new. So that's why I've got all these parts here. Only thing I'm missing is bearings, which he has here, and then also pistons, which I most likely will be going with Arius pistons. That's the only thing I pretty much need. And then we're gonna open this up to see what damage I've done, and that's gonna help me determine if I need to order a new crank or not, because I did hear this motor slightly knock a little bit, or at least I thought it was a knock. So I'm not really sure what's going on, never opened it up, so I'm gonna remove the oil pan and we'll take a look, and then today I'll be able to tell if I'm gonna need a new crank as well. But I think I'm pretty set. I have a lot of good stuff here. Again, just gotta get a few more parts, but majority of everything is here. All right, so that's pretty much it. It looks like it wasn't a bearing or anything like that that was making noise. The flywheel came loose and it was hitting the crank.
Yeah, so the micro welds right here. So when those loose, the flywheel pretty much just starts shaking, and micro welds onto the flange.
Yeah.
And then you get those pitting marks,
Yep.
marks, all over, and then this creates heat, and pretty much the crank is drunk.
So that's why I was hearing that noise. I thought it was like a rod knock or something like that, but it really was just the flywheel hitting the crank. So in the end, I will need a new crank. And as you guys saw earlier, I pretty much have everything here to build the engine. So I'm super stoked for this. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Unfortunately, I'm not bringing the Evo's engine home, but I will be back for it and it will be better. And I'm just super stoked and honestly happy that I came here. Got so much work done. We tore apart my Civic's engine, and now I know that I didn't have a rod knock or anything like that. It was just simply the flywheel hitting the crank. So I will need a new crank. But I pretty much have all the parts for this build. All I have to do now is buy a crank and buy some pistons, and we should be good to go. I think I have pretty much everything for the K-Series build. The Evo, I was not prepared for the Evo build because I wasn't prepared for the Evo to break on me. That was not the plan, but I was always planning to build the Civic's engine since I'm going for a high horsepower number. For those who are gonna ask what number I'm looking for from anywhere between 850 to 1,000. I am running a 6870 precision turbo, so I could possibly make around 1,000 horsepower. We'll see. I'm so stoked for this project. I can't wait. I'm hoping that this engine we built by the time my car gets back from paints, that way we can get this Civic on the track. It's been a long time since I've driven, and I'm hoping that I can hit the track by the end of this year, or at least before the end of this year. My goal was to race at FL2K in October, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I'm just hoping I can get to the track at least by November, no later than December. Definitely going to be at the track before the end of this year. That is my goal, and I will make sure that that happens. Now the Evo should be very simple. All I have to do with that is once I get the engine back, put everything back together, and have an entire kit coming from ETS that I'll just bolt on. Again, with the Evo, I'm going with a Precision 62-66 ball bearing turbo. So I'm gonna probably make somewhere between 6 to 7 to 8. I really don't know what my numbers are gonna be, but that turbo is projected to make, I believe, around like 800 to 850. But I don't want to max it out. I don't want to start breaking stuff in the Evo. I just want to have a fun street car. So my plans with that is just to pretty much keep it at a safe, maybe 550 to 600 horsepower, and just have fun and enjoy the car, because I really didn't get a chance to enjoy it because of all the bad stuff that happened. But at least now it's gonna be better than ever. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll bring you guys along the way when I come back to pick up the Evo's engine. We'll install the GSC cams, springs, retainers, all of that stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.